Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. It's episode 165. Is that about right, Armand?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And there's the production floor right down there. I'm going to jump in here and show you. Shh, I'm working. Isn't that a cool sign? I just found that. Check it out. Here's what we're doing this morning. We're going to take a look at the Upholstery Shop. A lot of you know that I talk about the Upholstery Shop a lot. Well, this morning we're going to be in the Upholstery Shop. Right off the production floor, up the stairs is the Upholstery Shop. And I've got some exciting things to show you in here today. And so hope you're having a good weekend, had a good weekend. Hope everyone is being safe. Social distancing is helping us all. And so that's one thing that we're doing here at Marathon. All of our locations are still open, whether it be sales and service, and of course here at corporate headquarters in Coburg, Oregon. We are still, as you could just see, in full production, building coaches and doing the upholstery in those coaches. So one thing I want to do first is show you a seat that comes in from Quebec. We're going to go over here. This is what the seat looks like. This is a driver's seat. This is how basic it looks from Prevost, and actually you can see here how it's been cut out for the massage features on the bottom cushion. But this is how basic it looks when it comes in from Prevost, and then when we get a hold of it, I'll show you what that looks like. There's so much to show in the Upholstery Shop. We had to narrow it down. We're not even going to go into the Sofa Palace. If you've watched Marathon Mondays before, we've been in the Sofa Palace. Here you go right here. This is the David 1324, right?
That's 26.
26, excuse me. 1326 is this is the pilot seat. Custom coach 1326, and I'm going to show you a couple of really cool things from that coach today. But as you can see, very custom. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Let me know if you have any questions. And of course, if you've got something offline that you want to ask me about or talk about a coach, malw@marathoncoach.com. Speaking of 1326, here's a couple of cabinetry items that are in the Upholstery Shop for their details to be applied. This is the forward salon. This is the driver's side. This goes right behind the pilot as you walk up into the coach. 1326 is a custom H3 quad. So this is literally right behind the pilot. And then this, also from 1326, is an oval-shaped ottoman that's in here to be upholstered. It's pretty sweet. All right. So one of the things I want to show you is the headboard on 1326. And the reason I want to show you that, and David was really nice enough to pull it down, pull some of the fabrics down for me. And before we went live this morning, you had David, John Farley, and Mark Williams, the lead engineer on this project, all collaborating and talking about how they were going to go about doing the different things on this. But as you can see, this is a very cool and custom headboard. So these panels will be upholstered, backlit, and I'm going to kind of walk you through it right here. This is just a sneak peek at what we'll be able to see when this coach is completed. And we don't want to show you too much because we want the owners of 1326 to be the first to see it. But what you've got here is all of these little panels are going to have this leather wrap, as you can see here. And this is a sample of this panel right here. So that's going to look like that. And then there's going to be lighting underneath here. And you see this shimmering material. This is going to be on the back of all of it. This is the leather that wraps around the edges. This is the leather that's going to go on each feature here. And then I'll show you, because I'll pull this piece off. Inside these channels will be lights. So it'll be lit and it'll bounce off of this material right here and be a really cool feature for the customers. And that's in their bedroom, simply just the bedboard to their headboard, for their bed. It flops down, flops up. So every edge will be finished. So when it's all the way down, you'll still have a finished edge. And yeah, that's kind of the policy, is that no edge goes unaddressed in the upholstery shop or in the cabinet shop. Let's go down here because John Farley was working on something pretty cool that I wanted to show you. There's a sofa right there. That's 1324's sofa. That one's completed, or at least almost done. Probably ready to be put into the coach. But I wanted you to take a look at 1325. You know, we don't buy a sofa off of the shelf, strip it down, and put our own upholstery on it. We build these things piece by piece. And so we can either customize, and as you see, he just jackknifed down there. But what we do is we build each piece so you know it's a quality sofa. You know it's going to be custom for every coach, and that's kind of the Marathon way. But it's really cool to be able to come in here and see how they address that, how it's all put together, and the fact that you've got one that's completed, a Jackknife Sofa over here for 24 and 1325, just about to be upholstered. And John, 15 minutes ago, didn't even have this put together. And as you can see, he's got the Jackknife seating surface put in there now. That is pretty cool. Let's go back over here, Armand. I want to show everybody the fabrics that have come in. You know, the design team will order items along with our purchasing team. We've got a purchasing department downstairs. So Alan Christensen, Brenda Kraft, and their team, they will order in the fabrics, whether it be a custom coach or a designer choice. And then those items will be ordered by purchasing, and then they will be brought up here and cataloged. And as you can see, they're cataloged by these tags. So all of this fabric is for current coaches that we're working on. I see everything from 1323 all the way down 1325, 1322s. There's a lot of 1322s. Here's all the way out to 1328, 1326. These are different fabrics that are going to be used, whether it be on the ceiling, on seating, bedspreads, whatever. Anything that's going to be done by the upholstery shop here at Marathon. All those fabrics come in here. Gosh, what is this? That's cool. It's like a leopard print. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. And then, yeah, so that's about it. Armand, what do you feel about going over to the, how do you feel about Wi-Fi, walking over to the Sofa Palace real quick? You want to try it? Okay. We're going to walk through the design. I'm putting Armand on the spot. We're going to go this way? Okay. So, hopefully our Wi-Fi sticks with us. Oh yeah, these are cool. Take a look at this. These are for 22. This is the sofa pieces for 1322. And the craftsmanship that goes into this. That's fantastic. Kay, did you sew these? Absolutely beautiful. Well, a big thanks to our upholstery team for letting us invade their space this morning. You guys know how much I love going into the upholstery shop because there's so much creativity that happens in there. Speaking of creativity, these marketing pictures. Armand's going to let me know as we walk. He's doing the Ginger Rogers backwards step as I do the Gene Kelly, the Fred Astaire forwards. Because we're going to head into the Sofa Palace. I was in there this morning, and I want to show you where a lot of the sofas get upholstered, and that's right in here. And they had some leather laid out. Charles is not in here, so we can come in here. Let me know if you run into some Wi-Fi issues. Thanks for sticking with us, everybody. This is for $13.25. Now, you will not find better leather than the leather that is sourced by Marathon for the upholstery. All of this fabric, when it comes in from being purchased, is laid out, and they look over it to make sure it's consistent. They make sure that the patterns are consistent and that it's usable and ordered as they would like it to be. And this is all for $13.25, and these are all full hides. And there are, I don't know how many, but it's extremely heavy. All one same color, same sheen, same, I don't even know, pebble. Is that the right way to say it? Same grain. This is really cool. This embossed leather right here. This is for $13.28. But you know, one thing you can see from here, here's an older sofa that's being remodeled. We're doing a reimagining, is what I like to call it, down in our service department. And Charles is up here and he's working on reupholstering that sofa. I'm not quite sure. There's also over on this side another sofa that looks like it's ready to be put back into its coach. But what a luxury of having this huge room, long and narrow, I like to call it, for the sofas to be put together. Lots of really cool fabrics. Looks like all of these just came in. Were all shipped in. $13.27. It's a nice caramel. Wow, that's pretty. Let's look at that. It's a nice caramel leather. Let's walk back out here to close the show, Armand. Really appreciate you guys sticking with us. As you can tell, 165 episodes in and over 2 years into this show. I still love doing this. Still enjoy bringing this to you every week, whether it be during quarantine, during social distancing, or when we're having regular times in our world. But I really enjoy doing this show, bringing it to you, and hoping that it helps you decide if you're looking to either remodel your current coach, remodel a coach that you're considering purchasing, whether it be from Marathon or not. There's a lot of Marathons out there that are for sale that are not with Marathon. But we have a lot for sale right now that you might be interested in. And I'm going to show you right now before we get out of here something that I want you to reach out to me if you're interested in. We've got some X3s. We showed that on last week's show. As you can see, social distancing is happening all throughout the production floor. But we've got coaches that are being built. Here's 1322 over here on the right side. And Daryl is asking a very funny question. I just saw Daryl's comment. I say it's funny, but at the same time, we've done it before. He's asking if he could do leather on the floor. That would be a very interesting day of cleaning in your coach, Daryl. But if it's a custom coach, we do everything we can to make you happy. So don't forget to reach out to me, Malw, M-A-L-W, at marathoncoach.com. If you're looking to get into a coach, please reach out to me. If you're looking to upgrade, let's do it. There's the recess bell, so everyone's going to run out on recess and play tetherball. Anyway, other than that, thank you so much for supporting the Marathon Mondays show. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, Marathon Mondays with Mal, and on YouTube. The Marathon YouTube channel has tons of information for you, whether it be my show, the Randy and Dawn and the Marathon Coach, Casey Hess with his awesome interviews. He has an interview with Chase Elliott. If you haven't seen that interview with Chase Elliott that Casey Hess brings you from our Florida location, and there's Rob Angelo down there. Woo! Rob Angelo, the king of floor applying. Anyway, other than that, everybody, be yourself and do good things. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next Monday on Marathon Mondays. I'm going to go get some coffee.